Peggy 18.
Most gamers love being scared, and I don't mean just by the prices of games today. With Halloween on the horizon, here are some freaky games coming to PlayStation soon. Let's jump in together. Dying Light as a series has been all about that parkour life in a post-apocalyptic zombie-infested world. And this spin-off titled Dying Light the Beast leans a bit more into its survival horror roots. You play as Kyle Crane, the protagonist from the very first game, who after being experimented upon emerges as half man, half beast, hence the name. Clever. Explore the brand new mountainous region alone or with friends as you face off against humans as well as the zombie horde. Like its predecessors, Silent Hill F will be a psychological horror game that will tackle grief or trauma through the protagonist's lens, where gameplay is explorative and puzzle-based, aside from an absolutely creepy vibe that makes you want to hug someone. This time around, you'll travel back in time to the 60s to a small Japanese town that suddenly gets engulfed in a mysterious fog, plunging its protagonist into absolute misery. Tormented Souls 2 is an old-school horror game inspired by cult classics like Silent Hill and Resident Evil. Like its inspirations, this game will stick to its fixed camera style, enhanced by gripping puzzles and environmental complexities. The mirror dimension mechanic is something straight out of a fever dream, where you'll solve puzzles and fight monstrosities in a different dimension of the same space, with an emphasis on resource management. Ditching the more action-packed approach from games like Resident Evil 4 and Village, Resident Evil 9 will go back to its scare your chuddies off approach. You'll be transported back to Raccoon City as a new protagonist, Grace Ashcroft, with a choice between first or third-person perspective. This setting is straight up claustrophobic, and Resident Evil 9 will feature all of this franchise's strong suits, from puzzle solving to resource management to running away from giant invincible monsters. Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival looks to be the best of both worlds, offering both survival and action. The first-person combat looks absolutely visceral and in line with Clive Barker's brand of horror that is absolutely goated. Godlike demons who desire your flesh and blood look like 50 Shades of body horror themselves. Yeah, you'll be fighting them using the Genesis configuration, which is essentially a puzzle box that summons powers from hell. Ooh. From the devs of Ghost Runner comes a straight-up first-person Souls-like set in an alternate history of the Napoleonic Wars. Yes, you heard that right. Muskets, sabers, and soldiers possessed by horrors that feel like they crawled out of Bloodborne. Combat is heavy, stamina-based, and brutally unforgiving. You'll use transmutations to morph weapons into grotesque new forms, and when you die, because you will die, you'll need to recollect your soul essence at dangerous shrines. Take my money, dude. The devs behind Until Dawn are going to space with this one, Directive 8020. The colony ship Cassiopeia crashes on Tau Ceti F, and things go south immediately when a shape-shifting alien starts imitating your crew. Yeah, the premise is really cool. Gameplay is that familiar cinematic survival horror style. Branching paths, QTEs, dialogue choices, you know that. But with a new mechanic called turning points. You can rewind one major decision or go hardcore with no rewinds for full permadeath tension. The narrative angle is paranoia. Who do you trust when the thing standing across from you might be you? This one went viral based off trailers alone because of how disgusting and gory it looks. In the best way possible. Ill is a first-person survival horror game that goes full body horror. Think The Thing or Dead Space but dialed up to 11. Make it 12 actually. Every limb you shoot reacts realistically. Bones snap, tendons tear, organs flop out. You're basically a survivor in the middle of a mutating outbreak, scavenging ammo and tools in environments that look sickeningly alive. So, which one of these games are you really excited about? Do let us know in the comments, and while you're at it, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell. Bye.